Good evening, everybody. Second Job Game with Sebastian Ninethal's on deck, and we are playing some Stone Block 3. Well, I am at least. I think Ninethal's taking a break from his drudgery. He's not really feeling this mod pack anymore. It's not diggy enough. I understand that, but we'll make do, and we will get him to, underground paradise here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, all of my usual stuff is automatable or EMCable.
Right? Yeah.
So
Right. It does cut down on the ability, but hey, I like that stuff. I like being able to just pull up the things that I want to make. I also like to be able to do what you do too. So I'm happy in both worlds. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing us together with Twitch and giving us a group of people that we can share life with. Bless us with them. Let us encourage and uplift them. Let them do the same for us and be entertaining for anybody that comes through. And we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. This is my Spectralis build, guys. I don't know if anybody saw it. This is my mana maker for my Terra Shatterer from Botania. So basically, it is a lot of droppers that drop colored wool down the way. And if it does it right, it goes through the 16 different versions of wool. I don't know why this one says, white when it looks gray, but it goes all the way from white all the way to black. And it's got to go in order, and it tells you right there which one it wants next, and you can see it flip through. And if it doesn't get the right wool in the right order, it just stops until it gets that wool, and then it makes mana, lots and lots of it. This is the one that I set up about 4 mod packs ago in Dimension Zero. It was spectacular back there. Yeah, even Ninathol was like, that is spiff. I had an entire level full of these guys right here. It's probably a whole chunk just filled up with splitters and mana pools, all full on that thing. And this is not quite as good as the other one. It is about 95% effective. Because every now and then it will mess up a wool because these droppers, dispensers or whatever, just it doesn't do it right. So I've got an idea of how to make it more cave-like, because that is my motif, my modus operandi. And now it has to wait for brown instead of going back to wool or white. So we got some things to work on there. We tried making a Narslimus and growing the slime here, but it just caused a major meltdown the other night because the Narslimus only works on naturally spawned slimes.
where is the chunk considered from this location?
It's over
because
here.
you could
It's back here.
just as easily
I could just put
set up the
back.
Narslimus there and
Yeah.
redirect, or put it over on in that slime or chunk, and
right
then
here.
shoot it to where you need it.
This is my slime chunk right here. And there's the Spectralis tower right here. This little guy right here.
What, right below it? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is the slime
you
chunk.
could easily do it. Just
I
just had to find out what direction you go in.
I had it
to
right
get
here.
to this chunk.
I had it right here. But the issue is that they have to get in front of the Narslimus, or close to it at least. And if I'm not here to tell them, hey, I'm here, they don't really hop around to it.
Well, while you're on,
yeah,
it should pop in because your golem fights every once in a while, so they're spawning.
Yeah, he
while
goes
you're
after
on.
them though. The Narslimus are just going to sit there and wait for them to come to hit.
Well,
I
no,
could build
you're
another
not putting
level.
it on that level. You're putting it right where you have it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I could build a level down there and then stream all the guys into it, like with the vector plates and everything. I could do that, but it's this thing, once it gets moving, is gonna be super. Because as it stands now, it was about, what would you say, about maybe 10% into A when we left last night.
I didn't see it, so
Okay, well, it is sitting at 80% into A now. So it's moving along pretty good. I mean, it's been doing it for an entire day. Well, 20 to 22 hours anyway. So it's not bad. Should be SS probably by Tuesday. And then I can show you guys what a fully SS Terra Shatterer will do. It is pretty impressive. Um, yeah, the loot place is pretty much the same. Um, he fills up just about as fast as anything else can, but he eats up all my experience. The Rosa Arcana is my second favorite after the Spectralis. I do like the Dandelion, but that guy, 16 EMC once you do make it, but Gaia Spirit. Might have to bring Ninethal in on that fight. But it's real easy to make because it's just the basic runes and just basic colors, but it requires that Gaia Spirit, which means boss fight. Which, yeah, I'm gonna build a level for that eventually because I'm gonna need some Gaia Spirits, and every time you beat him, he's supposed to get tougher. So I do have the initial setup that will guarantee me a win, and especially with this thing, I should be able to just pummel him. Just what is going on? Hey, I'm all over the place. What am I doing here?
Is the Dandelion, you were standing on something, you may right click.
Yeah.
The one that basically does that little puzzle of
the game of life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that requires an entire setup. Yeah, John said it's like a fireworks show sort of without the particle effects. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I think when I get it finally fully set up, it's gonna be pretty neat to watch and worth some displaying on social medias.
He was talking about the wool.
Yeah, I know. So this thing right here is still working really good. Yeah. I can just take half of this right here, and I can just spit them out. And it burns all over them. And if it doesn't, I find out where the flower is, like this one. Where's the flower that's not burning? There he is. And here, little flower. Aren't you cute? And they'll burn for a good long time. So I've got this guy back here. It's pretty straightforward. Not sure if anybody saw all the cool stuff that I had built up over at the village. But we'll walk over there real quick and show you all that. That mining setup. I do have to move it because I am planning on being here for most of the night anyway. And so like this thing right here, you might find it. I guess it might be in this guy. And he is not in here. It's Redstone Link. It's not the one I want. I want the Redstone Controller, which is right there. Linked controller. Okay. So, yeah. Have you seen this thing yet, John? Did I show this to you? The whole setup with all these guys? And it's basically, shoots all of the things up there and breaks all the blocks up to the bedrock. And so I just need to move these guys over down to here and set it up again. So you need to take that down. I believe I showed you the destruction catalyst as well, which was super spiff. Give me that. Oh, I want that back. It's gonna give me a lot of that stuff, but I got it all in there. Schnad. So take all this stuff down, probably move it over, and then once we're all set up and ready to go and got all this stuff cleared out to my liking, I will then bring Ninethal in and we'll have him diggily, merrily have fun carving out some good things for us. Good. So, I got all that. Good. Alright. Where'd I get the osmium ingot from? He's dropping stuff on me again? Where was the bee?
I don't think it was recent. It probably dropped it in the area of the absorption hopper at some point.
So let's get this catalyst out here. And let's, yeah, I gotta touch it, so. Let's break off this part right here. Okay, well, that didn't work out too well, and this site, please. There we go. Alrighty. Him out. Take him out. Take him out. Him out. Him out. Him out. Him out. There. Now we can set up this part over here. Alright, so I need to get my spell turrets. Alright, and I did this the last time. I used red wool to decide where I needed to go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's this guy right here. So then it's down, drop it. Now he will blow up that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Drop it. It is 8, right? 8 between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it there. So we do have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it. Let's go put this guy in the right orientation because we want him to shoot upwards, not downwards. And now we're moving. I think that's going to cut it right there. We're only going to do a 4 this time because I got to figure out what the angle will be. So we'll stick the guy here. Put the source relay splitter here, source relay there, put the source jar here, and here. Get out my Dominion wand, wherever he be. He's in my pack already. Okay, good. And you're going to bring from him. No. It didn't clear it like it's supposed to. You go to him. You go to him. You fill this guy.
Are you off on your angle? Somebody seems to be out of the line.
Am I? No. They're in the angle, right line.
Okay, so there's another. I guess it's a tank that's throwing me off there.
We'll get this guy here. We'll take the red wool. We will put it here. Put him here. We'll take this absorption hopper. Put it there. Break the yawn wool. Get my wool back. Grab the cactuses. I need 2. And grab him. And put him on top. Put a cactus in here. Whitelist it. Up. Item. And now then this guy. Now he will feed out everybody there. Turn off this guy. And I can drop those guys in there. Now, I need to grab my relays. Put him, her.
So even though the absorption hopper is not quote unquote touching it, it's because it's there that
Yeah.
it breaks.
Uh-huh. That's it. Eating it like that in Monk, how's it going? Your name kills me, man. It's so fun. I gotta call you a monk just to save myself from laughing so much. The the reason he said his name was that way, just it's awesome.
Hmm.
I had to have him explain to me what the name was about, and it was just super. Alright, so let's get the controller out there. It should be set to this one.
Hey, Jim and Emma.
Nope. It is
Yeah, that's
not.
Jim and Emma.
Oh, duh. So, gotta right click them. Forgot, I gotta put it into receive mode. So, shift right click the redstone links. Oh, and I need the spell, which is the wrong spell now. Ugh. Yeah. All right, let me go fix that because I changed spells. How hard would it be to build a table out here? Spell table, where are you? There you are. Well, you're EMCable. Do I have those in there? I do not. Okay, well, can I make one? I can, yay! Just go ahead and make one and just do it here. And put the spell parchment in there. Grab the book. Find out which one it is. Sinkhole Mark II. Shift, right click, set the spell. Now we have that. And spell. Spell. Spell.
Yeah, I figured
Spell.
Jamis Emma has a lot more parts to it than your name rather than how I'm saying it, but
Oh, I'm one off. Boo!
my brain can only hold on to so much.
Watch the lag, everybody. Do not try this on a slow, pitiful computer. don't don't try
Why are
this
you
on
using
a
yours?
right. And don't let me understand that I am using a slow, pitiful computer. That's just anti-lagging. I mean, my CPU and my RAM are doing just fine, but my graphics one is just tanked. Pick up all the stuff because we don't like litter bugs. Shoot some more. Gemasema.
Your magnet reaches that far?
It's 11 blocks.
Yeah, crazy magnet. You upgraded it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Sure did. I have the golden version. And it can be filtered. I can tell it what not to pick up. So as soon as I stop seeing things fall from the sky, and see, I'm even picking up the cactus from way over here. Crazy. Crazy mans. So everybody, I found another streamer that does the D&D, does the Minecraft and other games. Gonna have to start networking with that dude. He was pretty cool the time I spent with him, so it's gonna be up to date on it. I'm look forward to. Give me my cactus. Thank you. I just want one. And now we can stop. Judge Red. I don't know if anybody knows that game, so I'm usually kind of out of line on it. Let's see here. I got another one of these.
So was your spacing one off at the beginning?
Yeah,
Or
7 between, not 8.
well, was the first one off?
No.
And you were
first
doing
one's-
4 between both, or
Yeah.
and that's why it's 1 for each, or
The first one is wrong. Well, not the first one was wrong. It's just. Oop, yeah, you guys here. So you you, and you. All right. Cactus. What are you doing? So you got to put the wool in the frequency slots so it knows exactly which ones to do. I have the controller set up for 2 red wools, which is why I have it set that way.
Okay, I was wondering why the wool was there.
And then I have to link him with a spell, link him with a spell, and link him with a spell. And I'll have some extra ones shooting off because, you know, they're there. Seriously? You're not shooting? Why aren't you shooting? Oh, well. Yeah. Shift, right click, turn it on. That would be why, everybody. Just, you know, kind of getting with the hang of it. And there. And now we can go to town. It's raining andesite and deep slate. It's raining blocks. My computer is going slow. Oh, I'm out of mana because I took down the mana thingy. Goofy me. Am I? Nope, I haven't. Oh, let me set this back up a bar. Shoot. You're still there, good. So up, item, and one of them guys to here. Now watch it fill up everything. Ha! Missed. Alright, cool, man, John. See you a little bit later. That's pretty cool that Monk got the returning chatter blocks set around him. That's pretty nice. Oh, well. Right? Yeah, I always was a little awkward talking to my boy about crushes. He didn't like my methods. Hey, it got me my woman, so that's all I can say. Shoot him. It is really like, you know, and I could set these up to be a different color for every one of them. That would be pretty cool. It's raining blocks. Watch your head. It's raining blocks. I'm gonna do a couple hearts of damage. Ah! How high up is this thing going? Still stick to me. It stuck to me.
Yeah, I think you've got a magnetic shield, so you don't probably have to worry about that.
Here they come. Right? Yeah. Yeah, sure, I don't know anything, but, you know, you're here. I love it. That's exactly what I'd have told my kid, too. It's like, hey. Well, I wouldn't have told him that because I didn't birth him, so, yeah, that would be a little different. But I would have had the same line anyway. I just wouldn't have been that way. I'd have definitely been like, well, how do you think you got here if someone didn't do what I'm saying? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Yeah, it works a little bit easier if you're not an adoptive father.
Yeah, with that statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of different. Alright, that should finish it off. I can see him just up there. And I can see it get bashed. Shoot him a couple more times. We should be done. Did I see any breaking up there? I think we're good now. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Ugh. Alright, now I will go break the cactus again after I grab one. Snag. I can open this up. Cool. Alright, let's take all this stuff down. I need to get rid of this guy because he's grabbing everything. Him.
I mean, is he throwing it in the trash or no? He should only
No,
be getting
that's
rid of
why
the one thing.
That's why I set it to the cactus first because I don't want him doing that.
Did you? No, you didn't remove that one, so it should have been set up.
It told me that flirting doesn't work the same anymore. It told me flirting works the same no matter how old you are, or time, or anything, because flirting is the definition of talking with another person in the respect of getting them to like you. So yeah, it definitely works the same. I'm with you, John. I mean, I'm with you, Monk, on that one. I am with you. Let's see. We can get rid of him. Make room. Going to bring out the blue because that's the color we're going to choose for this setup. So demagnetization, this guy, this thingy here, that guy right there, those guys, him, Snad. This Snad is awesome. That thing saved my life in this place. And Dominion wand, put him in there too. Anything else that I'm forgetting? I am not forgetting anything else. Yes, I am. There he is right there. Put him in there. Alright, and back out and get to go. So, yeah, I will probably destruction catalyst the rest of this stuff. Because as cool as that system is, this is just way faster. And as Niathal can tell you, I am all about the speed. See how much faster this is? Not quite as entertaining, but super effective. And then you brick some. Oop, let's move down so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, we got some sky blocks to fix. That should be the last of the sky blocks. I'm hoping. Nope, we got some more to go here. It's raining. More than blocks. It's raining particles. Alright, so, Jamma, I do have a song request thing set up. Don't know what the command is. If I can spell it right. Yeah, not working. See, it's a work in progress, so yeah, definitely something I need to work on. It will have moderator ability, so you'll be able to control it, which will be cool, I'm sure. Give him a little something to do while he moderates stuff for us. Yeah, and kind. He has to be kind. Otherwise, he will get nowhere. Definitely has to be kind. There's something about the boys in all ages of any time, just you know, doing the elementary thing where you hit the girl because you like her. Yeah, that doesn't work in any age. I mean, I guess for the cavemen it might have worked if that was a thing back then. I don't know because I wasn't there. I do know what it was like in the 80s when I was a kid, young boy growing up, and yeah, there were some goobs that were, you know, hitting the girls. It was like, they didn't like it. I mean, they really didn't like it. And yeah, I learned from them, yeah, you don't do that. Not that it got me much, but yeah. Yeah, doesn't work that way. You're probably gonna go to, you know, some place that you really don't want to go to because it's not going to get you girls there. And yeah, just a lot of uncool stuff about it. Let's start back over here. And there. Yeah, I really need to just straighten this place out. Don't know why that's there, but I guess it makes sense. Because I probably tested this thing on it. Showed off the destruction catalyst at one point in time with it. Like, look, this is what this does. Boom! Ha ha ha! And it was awesome. It was pretty cool when I showed it off, that's for sure. What is going on here? Right? I mean, as long as she likes such things and likes him, it would be a perfectly good start. And especially if the opposing father also liked him, because that's a good thing too. That was pretty fun, messing with the boys and my daughter. That was fun. I can't wait for the real challenge when the engagement thing happens. That's gonna be a blast. Yes. But by then it'll be a little late to have any fun with it. I'll just have to, be the nice dad and shut up and just accept or not. You mind maniacal laugh on that one? I think that's it. Yeah, 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. There. 1, 2, there. Okay. I'm so glad I don't have a daughter. It'd be torn between wanting to protect her innocence and... Yeah, you're right. But, train them up in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they will not depart from it. So, and yeah, while they get moving pretty far away sometimes, they spring back. So, yeah, I'm a believer of that verse for sure. Because both of them are, pretty solid. As far as they can be at their age, or any age really. I'm proud of them. That's all I can say. I've done my part. They're adults. They still live under my roof. Oh, it's our roof, not my roof. That's what I was told. Don't think of it as your roof. Think of it as everyone's roof. That does make things a little easier when it comes down to, control. I'm not really big on control. I like them to be independent. Have always liked them to be independent. Okay, so this thing is squared out. So this thing right here now has an option of probably being moved out some, and the planning stage will now begin in this gigantic cave area. I need to break this part out right here so people can, not have this weird square over there. Unless we make that a building or something. Ninethal, it's almost time for you to come over and start helping me dig. Block by block. Because, it's almost that time. And I'll have to give you a flight ring so you can fly.
I've got one of those.
Oh, well. You are ripe for the picking. I pick you.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice I got this guy right here. Ninethal, I choose you. He didn't pop out. Ninethal, I choose you.
That would be funny to be able to use that on a player.
Right. Well, the player's like, oh, you can't play anymore. I got you in the mob imprisonment tool. So this is gonna be the village. Not really sure why I did this anymore. Probably because I want a 2-tiered effect, and I just didn't know how far down or how back I wanted this thing to go. So basically, it's kind of like this. So, two-tier it out like this. And I kind of step it off like so. Oop. Let me break that. Okay, and up again, back. And we'll kind of curve it now. This is always the part I enjoy probably the most of Minecraft, is actually digging out the places. So if we have like this kind of setup where it kind of flows down and around, that would be pretty cool. So break you out. Kind of open it up a little bit here in a different way. Kind of like curve it around a little bit, I guess. Bring it out some. Kind of do like this with a little weird, because it is a kind of a setup that way. What I'm planning on really, I'm going to stop it right here for one thing. And now then with this right here, we just step it off kind of like this, so we know how it goes down and around. Yeah, like that. And now we can take it back. Take it back. Oop! I messed that up. Okay, well, yeah. Let's get some stone back out here, because I did mess it up. I kinda do that every now and then. Where is, there they are. This, her. So we want it to float down. We want it to float down in that way, so yeah. This here. Okay. KK. Break. And doing, and you. I like that I have all the cobalt I could ever want too, to fill this thing back up and keep it repaired. Yeah. Aha! I jump. So, basically, if I were to do the following, kind of get it to flow down that way. And this way, now that we know where these guys are coming from, we can actually block up the rest of it and make it look, you know, like it actually flowed the way it should, like so. But generally you want it to flow more out into things, so it's probably needing to drop some serious height in order to go down that way. Or you can just cheat and go like that. See? I'm drifting away, everybody. Help. Yep, and down. Yeah. Well, there we go. Kind of like that. And I do think Ninethal, you would be doing good at this. I think you'd like it a little bit.
What
as far as the yeah, just setting up like weird passageways because this place is going to be, cave-like, so it's going to have some, holes underground coming up from other places. Kind of like this right here in a sense, where it's, do this cave setup again, and then move on up. And I'm going to get my book out because I'm going to need to see where I'm going and not have things spawn on me. Yeah, that's a mixed bag right there, Monk. Having more kids to be around with. Kind of like that right there, where you have this weird passageway that comes through, goes around. Have I not got those 7s on? I don't. Kind of comes up, and then in the corridors there'll be possibly houses inside the stone. Like say like right here, there could be a door right here that leads into a little home. But instead of 3 wide, you make it like 5 wide, like a little street underground. I think you would do good at that. And you'd be creative, and I look forward to seeing what you can come up with.
Hmm.
And then, we'll just pull this line, these 4 lines back some, and kind of, angle it out in a curve in a way, or, we'll figure out which angle, I want to do it in, and then we'll put it together. But yeah, this kind of thing right here is a good start. So
what are you doing with the large sunken spot there?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's just gonna be a pool eventually. So once I figure
Well,
out,
I meant that whole vast area out there,
it's
like where you're standing, all of that.
yeah, like so the ceiling, kind of goes backwards. This one right here will go downwards a little bit. Like this right here, it kind of we'll just have a bunch of random slopes on down. Pretty much cut all the hard angles off, and just make it look more like this right here with the ceiling, where it's kind of you'll see it when it comes together. So like this right here, it doesn't need to be a straight hard line like that. It does need to come out some, and I can tell by the lines where I'm supposed to come to. So it kind of breaks it on out some. There we go. Neat. Pushed out the light for me. I like it. I like it a lot. And kind of just shove it back a little bit. Make it look kind of a gradual lowering. And random is your friend, for sure. Just a whole bunch of weird angles. Totally random. Totes random. Kind of weird that you had the 50-year-old guy here. Almost, anyway.
Saying totes.
Totes, yeah. And yeah, kind of like that right there. So, something like that right there. I'll say it again. Yeah, something like that right there. Okay, that's 3 times. Let's move on. And I guess over here we could put down a do I have my building gadget in here? Right there, yeah, good. Oh, it's stone and andesite here. Ooh, excuse me. Well, let's do that then. Kind of break it on out. Might take some skills. Let's see. You, to you, to you, you, to you, to you, to you. No, back out. And now, and sight. There. Stone. Alright, so everything in here can be stone because nobody's going to see it. Unless we go digging out, and then we probably won't even notice it because we're, not really caring. Andesite, Nope, wait, sorry. And side. Yeah, definitely took that hard line down some on the map there. Not quite the bricky brick as it was before. And we can do the same over here by knocking this wall out. And this wall here. Kinda. And this guy right here can be bashed out some. Yep. Looking good. Bring it back into like a little line. And then we can take out just a couple blocks on the sides here. Kind of make it into a kind of a cavey look. And then we can do the same to this part right here. But instead of going all the way up, you see button? No, I said but and. Button!
Lured you into that one.
I sure did. Skitty is fun. So, kind of, like, make a Slows down my speeds. Huh. I agree. I think that would be okay. If that's all you had, that'd be good. If you did have a girl in that mix, then I don't know, that might be a little troublesome. I don't know. I'm sure there's families out there that do it really well, and there's other families out there that do not. So, I don't know. It all depends on your dynamic and how you handle everything. I guess I am certainly not a aficionado.
Expert.
That's a good word. See how we turned that into a nice little cave looking thing instead of just a solid flat wall like this right here. But this one is supposed to be flat because it actually leads up to the life altar. And we'll decorate this as time comes by. Yeah, because it's the life altar. Which also is going to get a decoration. Whoa, that hurt my eyes. To see that thing go like that. Where there it is. Hey! Go back out here. I have to set up a real
Door.
real doorway, real entrance point in there. Yeah, but that's how you do it. You turn that into that, turn this into this, which is pretty simple to take this part right here and cut it back some. And, you know, like I said, random is your friend. Take him on down. Man, my head is killing me. I was telling Ninathal earlier that my lack of ability to get caffeine because of some of the job events really got me going. And yeah, it hurts. The pain is real. Oh yes. There's something about these hard corners that don't make me happy though. Oh, come on. Stop ending early. And with that right there looks a lot better. And if I take out this wall over here, and kind of bash it back too. And bring him down, pull him out one, put the spell in its place. Where's my book? There it is. Distilumen. Kind of break him back down some. There we go. Yeah. Looks more cave-ish. A little bit, a little bit. Definitely, definitely. Nope, nope. It's a common gesture in my fam. Basically means yeah, no, what do you think? I locked it.
You're much better at the general shaving of stuff. I'm fairly linear in my way of thinking, but
Oh, I have to fight
I
it.
also carve things out slowly over time as I see them or not. So.
I would say that the whatever dad phase goes away, but it's situational, and it's based a lot on what, in my experience, it's based a lot on what they're feeling at the time, even as adults. I get less of the whatever dad fashion answers now, but I still do get it. Of course, now it's a lot more of the, this is what I think, you're free to make your own decisions, but this is what I think. Get out.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know
you
why.
get less of that if they're just completely lost. They need help, and they're willing to accept whatever you say because they have no idea.
Well, and a lot of times my advice is just basically, have you checked this piece of information out? Have you thought about this? And sometimes it's yeah, and sometimes it's no. It's just they're doing really well for themselves. I gotta say, I'm very pleased. I'll pat myself on the back. I'll pat my wife on the
Hurry,
back
so.
too. Yeah, right. I think we did a pretty good job setting it all up and working everything to good. That's pretty much just this whole corner right here is needs to be shaved off some to kind of step out and make like a little dome. So it's kind of like just push it back a little bit and just be random. It's okay because you really can't mess it up because we can just put stuff back together pretty easily too. Does need to come back a little bit more. And you know, if there's a 2 gap here, that's fine too, really, because sometimes it just steeps out like that, and sometimes it does not. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he says. That's probably what I would say too. Yeah, so it's pretty much just a whole bunch of these guys and these guys right here. Now if we set this up here, and we took out a wall here, and kind of edged it back a little bit. And then we took out this wall over here. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. See? I did it again. Alright, Stone, where are you? Stone seems to always move. It's never in the same place twice. There we go. Now I'm starting to laugh at the whatever dad thing again. I'm starting to get memories of some of my incidences. Alright, well, you say I don't know what you're going through just because times are different. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, when you get a little older, you'll say the same thing I'm telling you now. No, it isn't. And then they come back and they're like, no, because they won't say it. They just will not say it. They just give you the shady eyes, or what I call it. And now let's break down some of these right here to make it a little cavey. Yeah, that's basically the you were right, I was wrong look. And what really helps them out the most, I think, is when you don't go, I told you. You just say, I want the best for you. And when they actually believe you because it's, you know, you've proven it to them, that's when everything really gets moving for the good. They'll come to you and ask you more often about things that are wildly important, and just you would never have thought that you'd be talking to them about stuff along those lines. All right, break this.
Yeah, what I don't like is when they come and ask you a question, and then they tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, they, like I said, they don't quite do that anymore, but they did. Monk is in that
the boy
stage.
always did.
Yeah, Monk. Well,
Mhm.
he did. He does it now. That's what I'm saying. Monk.
Well,
I mean,
I haven't spoken to him in a few years now.
yeah, he's.
I say hi. That's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he says too. So, but that's just how it is. But yeah, he's like he's doing his medical in his job right now, and he's like, okay, I need help with this. And he just, we weren't expecting it. He just brought it out. Here, I need help with this. Okay, let's look at it. Well, what do you think? Well, I've been thinking this right here, but I don't really understand this thingy right here. So, what do you think? Well, this is what this means. This is what this means. This is my understanding of what this is. What do you think? Okay, well, I think this now. Okay, well, yeah, I'm good with that. Okay.
You see, that's the instance of he's completely lost and wants your help.
Yeah, and that's when he comes to us. I think he should come to us at those times. And she does too. When she's completely lost, yes. Just like, okay, got an issue with this? What do you think? Well, sometimes I need more information, so what you got to give me more than that you can spare? Because I know they don't always want to tell us everything. They just want us to know.
But
Well,
that's
it's
the
working out
problem.
pretty
If you don't know what they're dealing with,
Yeah, that's why you ask
then
them.
you
Hey,
can't really give good advice, because if they're leaving stuff out, that's not information that I can judge on or help with.
So true.
Yeah.
When you say things like that, it's like I don't quite understand. I need more info. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, here it is. What do you think? And sometimes you get the, oh, I didn't tell you that part. Yeah, I know, but hey, let's keep moving. This is coming along pretty good. I think that's working out pretty well in our behalf. This right here has turned out to be a pretty neat thingy here. We can have a home here. Yeah. Oh, it already lit up. Cool. And we could probably carve some buildings in this thing too. Like a little doorway front here. Kind of like that right there. Like a little building there. Yeah. Could probably put like a little bridge or like a little, you know, Lord of the Rings kind of like thingy that goes up and around, you know, up, like that. I don't know. It didn't look like it was working too well in the camera. But yeah.
And you could, if that was going to be a level on top of this little section here, then you could have a step down just as you're going into that little place that you're not interfering with the upper road, but you do have more space, underneath.
I mean,
So
not
that
everything has
little-
to be, not everything has to be cavernous. I mean, there's got to be, stonework stuff eventually, because it is a place that people come to live. So it only makes sense to, step it out. Not quite like that step it out, because it didn't come out right there. Just a perfect wish. Ooh. Let's just keep on keeping on here. Let's put it as two-step. That sounded cool. It's a two-step. Yeah, put that back some. Put him back some. 2 steps back. Whoop. Him down, and then we will step it up and curve it. Step it up and curve it. Make that into a large kind of place there. Break that out, break him out, break him out, break him out. Him too. That guy, this guy right there. Step it out, step it out, step it out, step it out. Break it. And up and over. And up and over. Two-step, and out, and out, and out, and then woo. So this part right here can do like a cavernous part right here, but then worked stone on this side right here. And then this right here can be a alternate path up to a different place. All right. And then of course, you just go grab yourself some cut andesite bricks. And you kind of just do. I like the way this looks, because it's kind of like dirty, in a sense. The way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Put the light out there. And it's gonna go away. You put the light out. I am out. I could do this right here. It'd probably be a little easier. Just give me one. And you. Cool. Drop him. From there. Here. Oh! What do you do that for? That's not good. Did he just break it? What? I have them in the system. I guess I don't. Huh. I guess I don't have them in there. So, yeah. Kind of a cutaway. And I got plenty of dripstone and dripstone blocks, the pointed dripstone to do that other thing with. So, that's kind of like a start right there. And my head hurts. Oof. Pull him out here. Could kind of do like the following. See how we can do a curve here. Oh, that sucks, man. Is that one of those hard life lessons that you hate to teach them? Hate to let them suffer the consequences through anyway. Like, Will? We don't have quite the money to go out and get you new one ASAP. So... kind of like that right there where it kind of curves over and probably raise it up a little bit just to see if we can get some coolness out of it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that happens that you are more mad at yourself than,
Right.
meaning the boy, that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see it falling. It's like, time stopped and you can't move fast enough to stop it from happening. The pain, she is real.
Got it under control, man, that's for sure. So kind of a rudimentary stone bridge kind of thing there. Gotta take these out underneath to give it the raised look. This bee is dropping stuff on me. He's misbehaving. He's being a bad bee.
He's being a good bee. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to. You can't help it. You're not in the right spot.
Totally not in the right spot. Alright, so that didn't work out too well. We want to put him back.
Yeah, there's going to be a sign on this side and a sign on that side saying, "Do not cross here. Unsafe path."
Right?
Because it's going to snap in the middle.
Yeah, with this thing right here, and that kind of going down there, and then this kind of going back up and around, we're going to need to put a building like right here to block off that way down right there. So yeah, do you like to use dirt in this kind of case?
Magical dirt?
No, not magical dirt.
So as always, you don't want to just build straight on. You want to have, angles and things like that. So yeah, right there. It would be a pretty big building because it is that place. And don't be hesitant to just change everything out because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense later on. I never did make the Rod of the Lands. I don't think I did anyway. Yeah, I did make that one. So yeah. Oop. Guess I put land.
Was it missing from the last pack?
No, it was there.
Or something was missing from the last pack?
Yeah, the Rod of the Skies was missing.
Guys.
Not that we really need.
Technically, that one should be missing from here too, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, I could use it to go up there and then back down, but it's kind of pointless. So this is this one right here. And we can, basically just.
If you
That
count
there.
that, it's probably even. Huh? I guess you might have an even there. That's cool.
I don't know if it's uneven or not. I don't.
Well, you just cut out an even in an uneven section, so you can see it now. He always seems to place
There. How's
just
that?
random blocks, but they're always even.
How's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's the emergency exit. That's the one everybody's going to use, but that's the emergency exit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That little spot that's sticking up on the top, that's what everybody's going to want to use too. There should be
Right
a door
here?
right over there.
Right here.
No, in the middle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anger.
But you can put 2 in that wall, and it will fit because that's your main entrance.
Right. Oh, yeah. My head's hurting so bad. I think I can make it a little bit longer, but then I'm going to bail because it's just throbbing on me.
Here, let me talk to you about some random stuff. Put you to sleep or
Oh,
frustrate you enough to increase the pain in your head.
Run program, home, 10 volt. I do like this thing.
It's
Alright,
definitely
so-
different. It's an
Yeah.
interesting idea.
And I don't know why this is red. It's got a light right there. It's crazy. But nothing ever spawns there that was like evil. Alright, so you can go in there because you're good. Red wool, I don't need any more of. Yeah.
You may want to break that light and put it back another one and see if it.
Oh, it'll
Clears
go
up
away.
that problem?
It'll go away. I do this almost every week. I'm gonna leave it there for now and make sure it's okay. So the stick collection, Sebastian's here's the stick collection, is Stick of Lies is still in first place. But I am not Groot and Stick Lightyear Actually, these two guys, Lucky Stick of Unluckiness, are tied for third. We got a 5-way tie for fourth. Lone Star's Rod of Tester Beating. Is he doing okay? Yeah, he's alright.
Oof. He tore up pretty good.
You should see him when he gets down to 30. He's got moss all over him. I will heal you. Just see? Oh boy. Whoa. Fun. I like this golem. He's witty for me. Okay, yeah, kind of running down on my creativity because of this headache. Still don't
I
have
wish
the
I had
heart.
an excuse like that.
You? No, your excuse is solid. I can't dig. Makes perfect sense. So, yeah, this will be the layout for some building. Maybe. Yeah, I need to do some of that too. Yeah, you go down into the home there. Probably could put another home over here. Kind of like with some windows on this side. That'd be pretty neat. You know, actually see out to the thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. And that right there, I need to work on how that actually looks. I'd have some time to play with it. Probably have to put it a little bit bigger. Kind of like push it out.
Yeah, because you're going to want a little bit of grass growing on it. So dirt around it, whatever. Because people are going to want to sit up there, you know, and
Yeah,
look out over things and
right.
think, I think I can make that. And hop down off of it.
And then this guy right here. Just do this real quick, and then I'll probably call it a night. Oh, what was that? Legalicious.
Yeah, and you don't want to go under because this is going to be a lake
Kind
type
of,
of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to have any overhangs. Villagers are not really smart at swimming,
Right.
and so they will walk under something if they think they can get out that direction.
Right.
Won't make it.
Definitely won't.
They like to adventure, but they don't like swimming lessons. Not sure why.
The Rod of the Seas definitely helps out.
Yeah, if they still had the flinching, I don't remember what they called it, but it was a spout that you could funnel water through that would, you know, no matter where you put it, it would fill up to where the spout was. And so you could put it at any one of those corners and it will fill up to that level. Any water any spot that it could get to would fill with water. I was using it to dump all my lava into a very large tank at one point. Which was just a natural tank. It was just a big hole in the ground. Looks like somewhere along that, underneath the water there,
Yeah, I fixed it.
possibly. There.
Now this will start to spawn squid.
Yeah, it's deep enough, yeah.
Should do it anyway.
Actually, fish should spawn too.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And then I can take moss blocks and things and I don't know if y'all have ever seen this, but it is really cool. You take a moss block and you put them down, say right there. Okay? And then you get some bone meal. And watch what it does. Boom!
Definitely pretty cool. And so you're just randomly hitting.
Moss blocks. You can't
Is
do
it
the moss
is it
carpet.
putting down? It's putting down moss blocks, not or moss carpet.
It's doing all of that, yeah. See? Kind of like a little oasis. And look, it even put it up there. The little azaleas.
Hmm.
And if you did this, boom! You got an azalea tree.
Huh. I didn't know that would happen. I've always just seen them as a small little plant. Bush, I guess.
Pretty. And then you can do the following if you've got them, which I don't. So lily pad, I can go ahead and change vines into lily pad, or I can vine it into lily pad. So I got my choice: 72 MC or just minuscule amount of mana, which I've got that thing set up over there. So I probably do the mana one. Now, these guys might, they might grow up just because that was, timely. So yeah, I don't want to do too much of this because, be growing these things like crazy. That's not what I want. I don't want those guys all over the place. Rooted dirt. Alright, everybody, I think that's going to do it for me. Yeah. So, we got a nice little start on the village set up here. We got some ideas, and we're going to roll with it. So, Second Job Gaming, Suggestion, and Dinothel. Thank you all for taking time to watch us as always. God bless y'all, and until next time.